Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Oh, my dudes. It's been a hot minute. Let me get adjusted here. Okay. I feel like it's been a while, and I feel like I'm missing something to start chit-chatting with you guys. But I don't know what I'm missing. So you might notice behind me, it's looking a little barren. We finished a bunch of projects, and yeah, we went to Neotropolis. I'm just gonna start this by showing off the Neotropolis website again. Neotropolis.com. It's a cyberpunk event. I'm gonna play a video. Ooh, that's loud. Nice shirt, thank you. Turn this down. How do I turn this down? Oh, I know what I need to do. You know what's annoying? There we go. I need to do one thing here. I haven't streamed in 2 weeks, and thank you, Stellaris, for like a shirt. This is something I wore for Neotropolis. So this shirt, it's funny. Essentially, my friend Dominic had a birthday party where he had to dress up as him, and I remember him telling me he bought the shirt off of Amazon. So I went and bought the same shirt, and I wore the shirt since I could just get it off Amazon. So I wore this for like my dress as Dominic costume party, and then since it's bright and shiny and silly, I put it in my my costume box without even thinking about it, and I took it to Neotropolis. And then I saw him, because he's helping out with my bar, and he's wearing the shirt because he had the same thought. He's like, "Oh, it's kind of bright and shiny, might as well wear it." And I was like, "Oh, we can be twinsies." So I ran back, grabbed it, and put it on. So there was a day where we had like matching outfits, and it was kind of funny because it looked like we were official like workers at the bar, like it was our bar uniform. So that was kind of funny. But yeah, what I was gonna do before I play the video is if we go down to the audio, the sound, and I push this guy, and then I hit play. You should be able to hear it now, and then I can barely hear it on mine. At least I know it's playing. So yeah, so this is I just pulled this out of my back box because I'm starting to wash on my costumes. So yeah, so we just finished Neotropolis. This is from last year. The event pretty much looks the same year after year. They just add 1 or 2 new props every year. And this was the 5th year of Neotropolis. German Loser was there. Spaceship was there. I didn't see some of these people. There was a little different crowd. The crowd's getting younger as people's trying to age out. I had one experience where an old man with white hair and wrinkles came up to me, put his hand on my shoulder, and he was like, "It's good to see you. There's so few of us old ones left. We gotta keep going as long as we can." And I was just like, "Yeah," and then I was like, "Man, I feel old now." He was like, had white hair, all these wrinkles, and I was like, "Oh, he thinks I'm that old? Man, I guess I'm getting that old, So I'm just playing this. Hope you guys could hear me over this. I have no idea how loud it sounds to you. I'll turn it down a little bit. Yeah, so eventually there's some good, there's some bad. I was telling some people about it last night. And I'm probably going to spend an hour or two just kind of reviewing it, like what happened. Oh, sounds okay? That's good to hear. We're going to have an ad in a minute. Actually, I could probably snooze it. See if I could snooze it for a moment to chit chat for a bit. We're gonna snooze the. We'll talk for a bit. So yeah, it was fun. My friends had a good time. Some of my there's some tech issues, and we'll talk about the tech issues a little bit and how some of that could have been avoided. And I had some conversations today, and it looks like some of it couldn't have been avoided. With the planning, and it just came down to like, hey, we're doing something experimental in the desert. Things will just go, and that's something I've learned to accept this kind of stuff, and that's what kind of makes it exciting. Is like, how can we kind of foolproof what we're doing to make it easier to do things? And I think in the like, I think probably not next year, but like Neotropolis 7 and 8 will be like might be a turning point for these kinds of events, to be honest. If they do what I hope they can do with the tech. We'll see where that goes. There's a little bit of stuff going on there. It's really going to matter if they could get the right people involved, because it's a difficult thing to do. I know I'm kind of vaguely talking about it, but I just want to chit chat a little bit. I can't get too deep into the details just yet. Essentially, there was some really cool stuff out at this event. Some new missions and stuff. One of the things, like this is, you can see it's mostly like showing some of the nightlife stuff. There were some fun daytime activities that I really enjoyed. One person made a fake stock market, and the stock market was on like different missions and quests that other factions were doing, and you got listed as like for your helping the stocks go up and down and how popular the missions were. So that might be something I do next year, is try to like host some more missions and try to get our stocks to go up, because I thought it was a very cool idea. It was a different level of interaction that I wasn't aware of, and they had a nice interface where you could actually see like the market go up and down, which I thought was really cool. And I think people were just getting into it at the last minute too, which is a little bit of a bummer, but I think it was fun. Yeah, so Neotropolis. Let's get into it a little bit. I don't really have much pictures. I'm going to show some video just to give context, and then I was going to do like a little bit of a retro. You can see my little sign behind me. I don't know if you can read it. It says retro. It's probably real tiny. I already started disassembling some of my computers. I reassembled this guy right here. He's not plugged in yet, but one of the things I may do on the stream in a little bit is try to pull the user data. We had some very interesting things happen. One, last minute, I swapped out the readers for these white NFC readers over the other brand, which is the Digital Logic brand. The main reason for that was I was noticing in my own alpha testing that the readers weren't being consistent. These use just an open source library that anyone can use. So most of these readers are compatible with the other NFC readers, whereas the Digital Logic had an SDK, and there were certain issues that I was having with the SDK. And I think I can't really get too much into it, but I think I may have to make an argument to use this as like the de facto brand to move forward with the event. At least make the proposal for that. I don't have any clout. I'm just a guy playing with the stuff to see what happens. So the big picture of what it was is there was a plan that people would pick up wristbands, write their names to the wristband using an app, but then there would be a second app, and I wasn't aware about this part, maybe because I wasn't paying attention. There'd be a second app at each allegiance location where they could, pledge their allegiance to a specific group, and that's how they were supposed to get that. However, my app was designed in a way where they already had allegiance. So half of my content that I brought out from the desert just didn't work because it was effectively soft locked behind the fact that I didn't assume that people would not decide to join an allegiance, because it would require them to go into the same line twice, essentially. So that was just one little bummer. So like some people didn't get to go through the whole experience. This ended up, snowballing to like no one ever got to play the last game that I added. I think some people looked at it, but they weren't able to actually contribute to that final game because one, they didn't have the allegiance, and two, when they did have the allegiance, they didn't have an allegiance where it was reading the allegiance in two separate locations. So that was the biggest problem. A lot of what I was doing was just testing out like how much I could get users to interact with these devices, in what ways, like what would be too far for them to interact, and getting them to scan once and then doing an activity, perfectly fine. Getting them to scan twice in a row, not so much. Getting them to understand that it was writing to the wristband and they needed to hold still, that was a bit of a problem as well. So it was a bit of a lesson learning kind of experience. I was initially bummed that no one was able to see the whole thing that we spent months creating here, but it is what it is. It's still there for next year. I think I got now a year to polish that experience, probably cut out some of the chaff a bit. I think one of the things I did was give it so that there's a lot of options. And I think I need to just put it on Rails a bit, kind of force the user flows so that they just see the one choice. Like they have to hit a button to continue. They have to hit a button to continue. They have to hit a button to continue until all the data that I need is there. I think that'll be what I tweak for next year. And I think also I have some 3D games. I think that, wow, why did I just noticed my camera zoomed in on me. I don't know. There we go. That's funny. Um, I think that was a bit of an issue. Was I should have put my stuff more on Rails. I simplified the UI a bit from last year, but the feedback I got was it still looks too cluttered, too complicated. And I did that initially by design, but now I'm just like, yeah, if I can get someone to understand that you did press a button, then it's still a little too clunky. So that's something to consider for next year. What I probably will do also, and I was telling some friends this, was I'll probably switch it up to be more WarioWare kind of games, little mini games, because people were getting confused. Oh, I think let's see if I can dismiss the ads one more time. Okay, the ads are dismissed. I think that it's not going to let me dismiss it a third time, so we may have to take a little break pretty sooner than later. So that was the other thing I have on my screen. This just this. Let's see if I could just write some words here. We'll do it in a fun color. And I'm just doing this on the laptop. One thing that was kind of surprising to me, because the event didn't tell me about it, is they actually had some mini games that used the scanner. And it was kind of funny because like basically it was a simplified version of what I brought out for the last 2 years. And it was just like, oh, okay, they just did what I did. But they didn't have. I mean, they had it working with a Wi-Fi, and they didn't give me the Wi-Fi. Just a little annoyed about, a little salty about that. But one of the things that, and I was talking to some people about this, is a lot. I keep coming up with ideas, and to me, the win for me is when I do something and then the event kind of adopts it and does their own version of it next year. To me, that's success. To me, that means, okay, I did my proof of concept, and now I can move on to other creative endeavors and let them kind of play with this idea and like build it out however they feel is more appropriate to the event. So I don't really stick to one idea over the other. I try to move on to other activities, other kind of games if it seems to work and it seems like it's taken root in certain ways. So let's see if I can get. Can this disappear? Can I go like? Okay, I don't like this interface. Not a fan of this interface at the moment. Can it grab? Okay, so I can grab. I'm trying to get rid of the stroke window here. Like, I don't know how to make that look small. View. Window. Is there a zoom? I was hoping there was a, okay, hit command minus. No. So that just changes this. It doesn't change these big, huge ass buttons on my screen, which is frustrating. I don't need this giant ass menu that's taking up a third of my screen. Is it this guy? No. Yeah, there's no way I can get rid of the stupid, huge ass menu. Anywho, so I'll just keep going. Let's just say the good. We'll say good. We'll go good. We'll say bad. So we'll say good, the bad, and we'll go different color here. Can we do purple? We'll say, and the punk. Instead of the ugly, we're gonna say the punk. Because we'll just say what was flavorful, right? We won't say anything was ugly. Good, bad, and punk, right? Neotropolis, good, bad, punk. So what was bad? Let's see. Let's pick a color here. I like to always say one good thing. So the good thing was, we'll do a compliment sandwich kind of thing here. But why is okay? I'm getting a little confused as to I hit. That's background. There we go. I was like, why's my thing not going? Okay, go away. Okay, is it R? Does it let me do no? Option R? There we go. Do I still have? I can't draw now. That's stupid. Option R. Can I use this? Yeah, I can't. That's lame. I don't want that menu being so huge. I'm just getting annoyed that the menu's so huge. So we'll do large, white. Okay. What was good was end to end of ecosystem. So last minute, like 2 weeks before the event started, the group kind of put out to all factions. I can't spell it. Ecosystem. How could you write to the neobans? And I was like, I should just do this just because I know no one else is gonna have the bandwidth to do it. Okay, can I? Yeah. So I went ahead and tried to get that done, and I could show you guys real quick. If I could find the video, it's on my desktop. Was it this guy? No. Was it this guy? No. I'll show some of these later. Frustrate my friends. I'm doxing them on. Maybe I don't have it. I thought it was. Was it this one? No, it's not this one. Sorry. Not that one. Okay, let's look at. I'm trying to find a specific video. Yeah, it's this one. Okay, here we go. So what we're doing is, you can see there's this reader already yanked it out of the machine. They take their neoband and right there, bam, oops, that is not what I expected that to do. I thought it was going to pause. But you can barely see it. It says Neo verified. So what that means is they actually went to another kiosk, got their names into the thing by official means of the event, and me as like a participant, as a faction, as like a separate club that came to the event. I followed a white paper that they gave out on how to make it, what would be the specifications to what was written onto the wristband, and I was able to pull that information, and then I gave a little confirmation image to say it was verified. Just to prove, just to make it clear that yeah, this is actual data that's coming off the wristband. So as an event, they had these wristbands, I think, for like 2 years now, maybe 3 years, and this is like one of the first use cases where we were able to actually get data written on the wristband by one group, and me as a completely separate group following instructions was able to get that to load. So I just want to show that off. So that was our good. And then ecosystem was successful. So we got that kind of going. The bad was there was I hate to use the word bad because I feel like a lot of people, when you do this kind of stuff, they get too caught up on the negative aspects of it. And when you're doing a creative process, I'm sorry, I'm eating like this hardtack that someone gave me. I don't know why I'm eating hardtack. When you follow this creative process, there's always going to be hiccups. It's always going to be things that don't quite work, and it's good to acknowledge those things. But sometimes, there's really nothing you could do, and there's a line that gets crossed from acknowledging failures to commiserating. I don't really want to commiserate, So my thought process there is, although we had like the and then ecosystem was successful, I kind of want to see it as like what would have been another 1%. Yeah, let's actually write that in there. Let's just say, oops, let's keep this white. Let's see if I get out here. Can I draw? Yes. Ooh, there's a thick line. That's a thick boy. We'll say 1%. Improvements. PROV. I don't know why it's doing white. Fill. So we're gonna do 1% improvements, and just kind of write down what we think, ways that we could improve, ways that we can improve. So what would be a 1% improvement could have been getting written info on tech availability. So one of the things that was confusing was last minute it wasn't clear on how the tech was going to work per se. Like I just knew like, oh, there's going to be a attempt made to write to the wristbands, right? And everyone kind of did their own things, but we didn't really specify like how that was going to happen. So there's some issues that was happening with that. I'm going to say for the punk aspect of that, let's move this over slow. I'm a little nervous that we'll have to look at it. Can I move this? I wish I could move this menu stuff. Oh, that's kind of dumb. Okay. No, I may try using a different program because I'm not liking this huge, the persistent menu, persistent stuff here. Yeah, so I would say the punk would be, it worked. It worked. Even with Hail Mary. I'm going to say it worked even with Hail Mary coding. And what I mean by it being punk is I've noticed sometimes I'll just be like, okay, well, I'm going to assume it works this way. I'm just going to write it and we'll just see if it works, right? And it worked. So I think, that was a punk, like that was definitely a cyberpunk moment. Oh, why am I not using the word cyberpunk? Let me do that. Good, bad, and cyberpunk. Let's do that. Where is Saber? Oh, not red. Not red. Ooh, there we go. Cyberpunk. The good, the bad, and the cyberpunk. Yeah. So yeah, we did some Hail Mary coding and it just worked. I thought that was pretty cool. And yeah, so that was something that happened at the event. Good, the bad, the cyberpunk. And we're just gonna keep kind of going through this tech wise. What did work, what was good is NeoNav connectivity. I'm going to say NeoNav cross connectivity. Connectivity. Whatever. NeoNav cross connectivity worked. I don't think many people used it. The bad would be, I guess that. Bad. Actually, say unstable network. The cyberpunk would be I would say passport. So let's talk about these things because they're all kind of related. So last minute, I did add in the ability to connect your NeoNav, and I was able to actually see people's profile pictures pulled in, which was pretty cool. And it worked because I pretty much had a node for network on my bar. Now, what didn't work was it's always been kind of unstable, like depending on where you go, and I did have to field some people trying to figure out why it wasn't working, even though I wasn't in charge of that. So I was not happy with that, to be honest, if we're being honest. But what was kind of neat was the drink. So my friend wrote using the APIs that we had worked on. One of the things I did that was a little bit of foresight on my part is I made it so that I made an auth portal log in, like a separate login app. And at the time, my friend was like, "Why are you doing this?" And I was trying to explain to him, it's like because no one likes writing a login, so just do this. I had to fight him with it, and now he's using it for like his little vibe coding project where he made it so that you have passport stamps, um, and it just works. So I feel like hopefully we'll see more vibe coded neonav projects in the future. I think that was a interesting. I may try to do a neonav MCP to get things kind of going. We'll see how that goes. I know a lot of the people in at this event, even on some of the streaming services that I'm on right now, like Twitch, they're very anti AI. Um, However, I feel like a lot of the criticisms for AI is very valid, but I also think that it's misfocused and misdirected criticisms. Is because it's not so much like AI is not alive, guys. AI doesn't have feelings, um, and some of the criticisms that people have for AI, I feel are very, very much um, hypocritical when you think of like how people have adopted other technologies and how shitty that is for the environment. Like for me, like if you're going to complain about AI, but then you're going to go buy like a huge ass truck and then not tow anything with your truck and then waste your gas, even especially right now when gas is really big, and not really give a damn and not like ride a bicycle when riding a bicycle will be better for the environment and better for you. That's the same criticisms, right, of AI. Where like when people are like saying, "Oh, this is bad for the environment. This is putting people out of work. This is doing this. This is doing that." It's just technology, and I think there's a place and time for technology, and there's ethics behind it. But when your complaints are about like how it's harming the environment, but like you're okay if there's other things harming the environment, or you're okay if there's other things putting people out of business, or you're okay if this other little bit of it, you're just a hypocrite to me. You're not standing for one thing. You're just not you're not using your critical thinking. You're just hearing the talking points and not applying it across the board to the rest of your life. I kind of feel the same way when people like boycott one thing, but then they won't boycott anything else because it's inconvenience to them, right? Um, it- that's just me on my high horse there. But I feel like it'd be kind of interesting to see if I could get people to do some uh, you make an MCP so they could build their own apps via vibe coding with this ecosystem. I think that'd be kind of fun. So we'll see if that's something that I can bring to the table next year. Maybe I'll have like a vibe coding session and just have everyone sit around the table and just vibe code a NeoNav project or vibe code a terminal game and see if they could do that. We'll see what happens. That I'm going to play with that concept in the future, I think. But again, it comes down to like networking, and we'll see where the networking ends up. Because right now, the event kind of needs to, if that's going to be a focus at some point, it needs to be kind of fleshed out a little bit more. So that's what I'm thinking. To keep this up, one thing I thought was really cool was many more available. So I'm going to say many more AR tech related games available. One thing that was really nice is I did see a lot more monitors. I did see a lot more people using the wristbands or typing in computers to kind of like add tech to these games that make it feel more of an immersive world and um, not just pretend tech. Like there's some people that would do like dark room, like neon light kind of stuff. But now we're seeing more people actually like spending the time on some LEDs and spending some time on doing some more interesting toys. Like there was this one guy that actually strapped a 3D printer to his back. He was going running around 3D printing stuff for people. I thought that was really cool. So I'm happy to see more tech at the event. I'd love to see like this being a tech focused futurist focused event, and not just pretend tech. Uh, I'm gonna just put a few things here that kind of bothered me. So there was a lot more. I think the first, like last year, there was like only maybe like 3 or 4 Starlinks, but this time there was like about like 20 Starlinks, and I was having issues getting my Starlink to work, which is fine. I mean, there's no like limit to that, but like also it's kind of interesting that people are still bringing out Teslas. So there was a little bit of that vibe of like the tech bro, nonsensical like, and that was the one thing I did kind of like about. What's got me to step away from the other event they do, Wasteland Weekend, is there's a level of like machismo and like performative masculinity, and I'm starting to feel like that's starting to seep in a little bit in the culture of like tech bro startup culture, kind of getting into this event a little bit. Whereas I'm more of like hoping there's more futures in the going forward with this kind of stuff. So it is what it is. I'm not too worried just yet, but I am seeing a trend. Um, One thing I'll say is there was a cyberpunk issue where for NeoNav, apparently my friend who was running it locally on a machine did not set it up in a way that would clear cache for iPhones. Someone randomly came around who happened to be like an Amazon AWS person, and he was able to bounce the data to kind of clear to cache bus for iPhones, and he did that like real time routing the DNS for just for mobile, and get it back to the event. Like so, some wild networking happening, in the desert over Starlink, which I thought was kind of neat, kind of cyberpunk. I was a little disappointed because I think there was something that like could have been avoided with some forward thinking, though. But this is that's a bit that I kind of like keep myself away from, just for my own mental health, because like otherwise I would have like I get frustrated when I get surprised about that kind of stuff. So yeah, I would say that was a cyberpunk thing. It was kind of neat to see the network fixed real time at the event. um, and there's more tech coming out to the event, and it's not just the pretend of like, yeah, this is black light pretending to be cyberpunk. But yeah, there was a lot more tech games. There's a lot more uh, games where you put on headsets and listen to things. One game that I got to play was like a mock trial. I think the mock trial was there last year, but it was kind of neat to see, where you were given a pamphlet, and then there was like different witnesses would debate their side, and then there was a device to like update a judging machine based off of your information, right? Which I thought was pretty cool. That was a fun. So I love seeing that stuff where there's like some tactile things that you can do. There was also a cool mini robot that was being driven around, which I thought was pretty fun. And it was also nice to see that there's still like the prop making and the model making going on as well. More of the stuff I'd love to see. More technology, more of this immersive, interactive environment that isn't just a regular costuming and not just a regular prop making. Like there was fewer people just running around with fake toy guns, which I appreciate. There was more people running around with like cyber decks. One guy was showing me like a cyber chest he had. They had like a screen on, and he was able to control it with a wristband, which I thought was pretty cool. Some really cool tech. So that's pretty much what I was thinking in a nutshell. This is kind of overall, not so much what I did, but like what the event accomplished in general. From my perspective, from where I was sitting at the event. It was a pretty fun event. My friends are excited to go back next year. I'll play you a video. And I apologize. I don't know if I got permission to show this. I'm gonna show it anyways. But I'm gonna show it anyways. What could they do? Kick me out of the event? Event's already over. I'm just gonna show the tech. It's a tech demo. I just filmed some tech demos. Is all. This guy? No. So people may be wondering like what it is that that's me sitting at home. The thing is I've learned I'm very bad at filming videos. That one of these is not so. Might be this one. Yeah, this one's good enough. So this is what I've been working on for the last couple of months. You see my little gloved hand there. And this is just the front screen of it. You can see we have a little. There's supposed to be a third high wheel in there, but no one got to that game, so it never showed up, which is kind of a disappointment. No one was able to unlock that game because you see how many points that this is the last night, and that's how many points were left in the second game. So they never got to unlock the third game. And this is just showing off like what the booth looked like at night, and people would come up. And like I told my friend to say 1,000 scans to exit, and they're like, "Isn't that too low?" I'm like, "No, I usually only get about like, I think the highest I ever got was like 800 scans. So I came close one year, but I think it was the second year when like people were starting to use it, but I don't think I wasn't too close to the front of the event, so people didn't know what to do with this, and I didn't mark like I used to have a sticker that would show like scan if you're neoban. But I think people are just confused by this thing, and the people weren't really playing it as much as they did in previous years. So I don't know why they weren't playing it as much, but it is what it is. This is just people at the event. This is late at night. So that's that. That was what we've been working on stream wise, and the culmination of it. So it was kind of fun. I'm a little bummed out that it didn't get played with as much as last year. I think I got to make it more visually. Like I think it wasn't so much the problem with the app. I think it was more about the execution that I needed to be more visibly striking. As like this looks like a toy and not just like a video presentation. So I think that'll be my next steps. Is try to make it a little bit more look like it's something that you can interact with and not something that's just there to watch. Because I don't think people were playing with it as much as they should. So that's pretty much that's my good, the bad, and where I think we can go better for next year. When it comes to what I was working on, I guess we could put a little line here and just go through like that, like what I just said, more or less, and just make sure that it says some stuff here, right? So one thing is we said multiple. So it's all really purple. Yeah, I don't know about this app, guys. I don't know why it just does some of this stuff. So we're gonna say, yeah. So okay, we got a color. The good was people. Let's just say folks unlocked 2 games. And what's going to say bad is folks never played final game. And the Cyberpunk was, there was a few people, there were some people that liked showing off that they knew how to play the game, which I thought was kind of fun. That they would be like, "This is what you do, and you can do this, and now you can do these things." And I thought that was kind of cool. They thought that they could just show it off and be like, "I'm the cool guy that knows how this works," kind of thing. So I like that. So again, I think last year was like I added a level of sophistication, and I'm starting to realize that this is just a party where there's a bunch of drunk people and you can't make things too complicated because most people just want to drink and just feel novel playing with it. They don't want to like use their brain as much. So that's something to think about. If I'm gonna say what was also bummed me out was time-based game didn't work. There was a game that I should have made it simpler and it just didn't work. Like I should have just had the passwords always work and I just never got it to work. Time-based game didn't work and game state event state game didn't work. So yeah, there was two. So of the four games, only two of them that got played, and the last one didn't even get. No one got that far to unlock it. So there was no data on that, which is a bit of a bummer. So like half the stuff, so like half of it kind of didn't work, but like some of it worked and it worked well enough that people had fun. So that's a good thing. I'm gonna say that too. Um, and I kind of had a feeling that that was going to be the case. Let's say it worked well enough. I felt like that was going to be the case when I started working on it this year because it just felt like I was following the same patterns last time where I did a bunch of work that kind of didn't go anywhere. I made an app that nobody used, the Blumbotron, and that took up months of my time. That and for what? Like no one even used it. So what was the point of that? And Advo, this is not how you spell advocated. Advocated. I'm kind of stuck on these two things. Is like, yeah, like it just wasn't quite there in the end. Like, but that's half of it wasn't due to me. That was just because I didn't understand how the event was going to run some of the things that they did. But then I think the event didn't know how the event was going to run some of the things that they did. So it's one of the things where things just come together at the last minute and you just see what happens. So I'm at peace with it. I mean, as peace as I'm going to be as someone who's always anxious, I'm at peace that I did what I could from the knowledge that I had. There wasn't really much I could do at some points. Like halfway through the event, I was just like, oh well, I did what I could. Um, one thing that I'm going to put down as bad was actually Punk was backup sync. For Neobands, like one of the computer cameras broke, but I made sure to add in a backup syncing form where you had to just type in your number, and that worked. So we'll add that to the Punk column there. So that's pretty much it for my app. It was fun, and my friends see the possibilities now. So I think they're gonna spend. Hopefully, they'll spend more time on it, and not just like half. Not that they they're the type of people that like will just get into it last minute and it'll look really great and it'll do cool stuff, but it could always be a little bit more polished. So hopefully this will give them a little bit more time to polish things. But hopefully, what I don't think they realize is there's we could have done better as execution, and I kind of like um didn't do as much as I could have, knowing that like I had other priorities last minute. So hopefully we could stick to a timeline for next year. I think I'm going to review my timelines for previous years to kind of come up with like a grand like this is what we need to do at these points and get things out the door better for next year. So I think that's about all I want to say about Neotropolis. One thing I did want to do is, and I may try to do it right now. We'll have the AI kind of do it. I started on it earlier, which is uh, I wanted to make a hotkey that will just show all the players and all the players' stats because I was curious to see how many people actually were Neo verified in my app. If it was just the two people that tried, like I don't know how many people actually got full end to end. Get the numbers. So I earlier I had it vibe code for quick question for one time. Is there no? So okay, so that's asking 3. Windows. I'm just telling it some more context there. So basically, it's like, hey, when you tell me to build, do you mean? It was like, do you mean just run it in dev? Do you mean make a local build, or do you want me to push the CLI, which is a push to GitHub? So they said, yeah, I want you to push to GitHub, but can we make a plan so I don't have to do that next year? So we'll see what comes out of that. And yeah, I think on that note, let's take a quick intermission. I'm gonna go walk. Time for some water. This area is a mess. This area is such a mess. I'm gonna drink so like I was going to see to wash off all the sand and dirt because this was a electrical box that connected all the wires from my kiosks in. And I walked over that. I'm missing a lid. Somewhere I have a lid for the electrical box. Hopefully, that maybe in the trucks. And I need to figure out what to do. And we'll see where I put it. Because I'm trying to put things away a little bit. Also, the issue that I didn't mention was I was trying to build a hood with computer monitors, and then again, 2 people, one of them is watching right now. They're like, you could just buy hoods. They make hoods for outdoors for movies studios and stuff. Just put a hood over the monitors. See, oh, okay. So I went and bought 2 of those. Once those are bought, I'm probably pick one on one of the computers and then put one on. Okay, we will see. So hopefully that'll have some problems fixed for next year. And then I have the stands, but I think what I want to do is design like a rack for the stands to make it feel more cyberpunk. That's like a free kiosk. Because I actually grab. I put it away, but I didn't quite put it away. Oh, wait. I had a friend got me a little board because there's holes for wires. So I sandwiched this between the kiosk stand and the computer. And then this hole is for like the camera, and then this hole is for like the power, and this is for the reader, right? So, and then I don't know if you can tell, but there's staple marks where I stapled the plastic containers to this board, and this was effectively the kiosk, essentially, right? So what I want to do is make something that's more of a rack, like not just a piece of wood. No one really could tell because it was pressed against the wall, and it took up a lot of space, and I put some foam inserts to make it look like a flat piece of material. So it looked all right. It was passable. But like I do want to make it feel like it's more robust, more cyberpunk kind of thing, like little greebles and stuff like that. And greebles. I think I actually got some greebles. And I think I'm gonna definitely keep. I made about 2 more readers, and I made like 3D print out and face paint for it to make it feel more cyberpunk. That's the idea. Is we'll probably put this a little bit more. Definitely keeping these cut out the hand using the nets and just make like a sneak over to it. And we're already going to buy some bits for it. So it's mostly just going to be greebles, and then some backgrounds. So maybe even like a thicker cyberpunk looking, maybe a thicker. That's what happens. So I think we got that going now. So we'll go back to my desk. My desk. So happy that we didn't have a horrible catastrophe on our hands with tech. It could have gone better. Could have gone worse. It is what it is. What do we got going on? Fixes to make a build self-contained on Windows laptop in 2 layers. Windows 10. See, this is saying, yeah, so it's saying I need a build laptop. Ain't that crazy? And that's a possibility. I may just bring a build laptop next time. Let me go back to the screen. I may just bring a build laptop. That makes an interesting thought process here. E27. This is good to make. So we're gonna just have the AI help us kind of plan. We're probably not gonna use AI to code right now, but I like some of its ideas. I like some of the ideas. Like maybe I do just build a builder laptop. That's an interesting thought. So hopefully it'll run off. So this is what I've been eating, but my friend gave me delicious snack. Delicious snack. It's kind of left over from the events. People like to bring like the weirdest, like like Spanglish. I guess this is like Korean. But they called it hardtack. It's not quite hardtack. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to bite it. Like just little crackers. I think it's just a mistranslation, but it's kind of funny. Okay, I think we're good. One thing I did have issues with OpenClaw and it not be working. We're gonna see what's up with OpenClaw. Okay, so how do I see the local OpenClaw? I think it's just this guy. Nope. All right, what OpenClaw going? I miss talking to my AI because we're gonna use the AI a little bit to start planning. We're almost to the top of the hour, and I'm probably gonna play a little bit of Hytale because I haven't played Hytale in like 2 weeks. We'll see where we end up with that. I don't know if my setup is still configured for Hytale on the computer. But I'm gonna probably do the PC swap over to my gaming PC in a minute here. There's a bit There's some lack of urgency to do much of anything. I'm still really tired from being out in the desert for a week. All right, so we got this open claw here. Look for the URL. Browser. I just want a bigger interface because this little screen isn't working for me well for Okay. Oh, that's neat. Now everyone knows my information. Okay. Localhost. 18789. There it is. Connect. Let's see here. Open the dashboard URL and paste the token in Control UI. Oh, good. It's doing it on my different screen. That's probably for the best. There it goes. Yay! It's screwed up there. Let's update, I guess. I guess we'll update. I don't like that it's showing whatever this is. I don't like that it's showing whatever this is. That's not, it did not delete. This button. There we go. Hello, Rook. Close this guy. This is such a bad interface. Hey, Murdy, what's up? Neotropolis. I'm starting to scroll down. I'm talking to Red Cloud right now. Open Cloud. Red Cloud. Open Cloud. Open Cloud. Down projects. Can we recap what we have been working on and allow me to update you on their progress? See what it says here. I wish this was a bit bigger font sizes. Make it bigger. There we go. That's better. That's better. There, now you guys can see it. So let's see. We got Blumbotron, Mixology plugin. Okay, so I don't remember. Oh, that's right. We were trying to do I have no mouth and I'm a screen AI player. We're going to work on MERP. So they turn late March, MERP done hit May 12th. Okay, Blumbotron. Blumbotron is done now. May address changes. Oh, you know what? Let's do, please add a note to address changes in 3 months from now. To address updates. 3 months from now. 3 months from now. You guys see that? Yeah. Let's see. Echo dot to Linux. Tools. It should start on that next week. Exo dot. Look, I can't even type. Echo dot. Ba, ba, ba. Merp. On Friday. I'm going to be picking that up again. Picking that up again. Right, so I'm just telling the AI my plans here to keep me up to date. Merp. Merp is Merp. It's a VPS app that's live stream validation. I'm curious about what do you feel? Let's discuss it. What do you think? Okay. After Echo Dot is done. Yeah. Let's start the first week. Oops, what happened there? First week of June. Something's making a noise outside. So I do want to get that going. I do want. Let's put deadline for mid-October for Halloween. Let's see. I think that'll be a fun game. So we'll get I Have No Mouth and I'm a stream ready for October. And we may just do like a marathon stream until it's over or something. That'll be fun. So we got some stuff scheduled. Let's go back at the schedule. Updated schedule. Schedule. Are we out of? We're out of part 10, guys. We're out of part 10. Echo dot Friday, first week of June. That is done. Plugins live. That is closed. This sounds good. Please update now. Update. Can you put computer memory run on Los Angeles? Run on Los Angeles. Because I'm like wondering why it's MST. Phoenix? That's weird. We're updating. I don't know if this got updated. 2026-49. Okay, that's just the date. Global install verify. Error. See if we can figure this out. See if it could figure it out. See if it could figure it out. Ba, 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 ba. It's doing some stuff. It's doing things, guys. It is doing things. So I know we're having just chatting. I think once we fix our schedule here, and I'm kind of curious because I did have Rook talking before. So I don't know what's up. I think I'm gonna get an earbud or something too, so I could hear what you guys are. I do have a little tiny speaker on my desk, but I think I want to be able to hear. Oh, what is going on? Disconnected. It's restarting. We'll give it a sec. Let it connect. But I think, what are we at with time here? Okay, so we're into the second hour, so I think we're gonna do some hightail. I'm gonna try and jump. Let me see what's going on. Quick. Let me see what's going on here. Because I haven't been on the server for 2 months. 2 weeks. So I'm about to try and get in. I may just go jump on. Dang, some people are here like crazy. April 14th, April 16th. So I haven't seen. What's your status here? May 4th. Okay, so it is running. I'm going to jump on and see what happens. So yeah, I think we're going to go to a BRB screen. I'm going to switch computers, switch microphones. I think we're kind of done with where we want to go. We kind of did a little retro here. Try to look at what we did with Neotropolis. I wrote down some good things, some bad things, some cyberpunk things. I think we have a better concept of what we want to do moving forward. Probably hold a few more retros, some personal information. So not going to share that here, but this was the big picture. Overall, it went okay. It didn't go great. It didn't go terrible either. It went okay, and that's better than not bad, right? It's better. It wasn't bad, so that's good. It wasn't not bad. It was okay. It happened. Learned a lot, and I think I know where I need to spend my time next year. I think it's just I'm gonna spend more time on my own pet projects and just be like, screw all y'all. I gave you a lot of effort and didn't really go anywhere. So I think this has been an issue, a lesson in focus and what I put my effort into. I think. Yeah. So having said that, we're gonna switch over to the other computer. And I'll see you guys in a moment. I will put us on intermission here. Does it say intermission? I don't know what it says up there. Neotropolis bound. We're done with Neotropolis. Oh, good. An ad starts. So I'll see you after the ad break, guys. See you after the ad. Yes. Yes. There it goes. Yes. 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 Okay, so 6:30. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. What the hell? Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes. Breathe. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. The hell? Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. She left her car, not the top. Oh, I don't know. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. Why? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, Is this on? Is it on, bro? Body. Okay, there we go. Test. There we go. Yes, yes, yes. Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Game is open. It should be. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okie dokie. Hockey dokie. So we're switching over to playing some Hightail. Give me a moment here as I do my multi-streaming. I need to grab my... I haven't been home, so my setup's all janky right now, so I'm trying to get my setup all organized again. So my apologies, my friends. My apologies. We'll get this going. We'll get this going pretty soon. I just need to get this proper. But I have two setups, right? I have the setup where I usually code, and then I have the setup where I do my own gaming. Excusez-moi. Let's go here. Yes, so we switched over successfully, it looks like. I got my chat open. I can see you guys, what you guys want to type. Hopefully everything's all working. It's been a while, guys. It's been a while. Let's go to my avatar. And we have a modern look. I think what we're going to do first is we're going to go play a little bit of the Chartreuse server, because it's been a while. And see how that's been. Oh, I don't remember what the password was. Crap. I don't remember. It's been too long. I forgot what the password is. Un momento. I know where to fetch the password. I kind of remember what the password is, but I don't remember the password. So let's go. Let me go find the password yet again. My brain forgot that there was a password. I'll find the password. One moment. I forgot the password. I know where to find the password, but I just don't remember. This is good though, because where they keep the password, there's some information I probably should remember. Ah, okay. Let's try again. Ah, there we go. There we go. It's been a while. Alright, so let me go look at the chat again. I feel like an old man. Whenever I start streaming for realsies, like I'm doing a game, I'm trying to be like a cool guy doing cool guy stuff, I screw it up. So I think I should be, yeah, I'm in my little, or Merriweather. We're in the Merriweather Consortium. Let's just check out our settings.
Voice chat is on. Voice input is on. Input level is good. You can see I'm doing it. I'm push to talk and I'm mouse forward to talk. Good morning, Chartreuse. And looks like my push to talk is working, so I think we're good to play. Let's go explore a little bit. It's been a while. I don't remember having. Did I always have a stove? I don't remember putting in a stove, but it's nice that I have a stove. Oh, that's right. That was the last thing I did was I put that stove in. Let's go look around a bit. Cause it's been a hot moment. It's been a hot moment since we've ventured out from the consortium here. What's that over there? Ooh. It's just running in circles. My shot. I am such a bad aim. Oh, I got him. Doesn't seem to be hitting me much. Oh shit! Run away! Run away! Oh, he hits hard. Ah! I'm gonna go hide in my house. Those guys hit very, very hard. Wow, do they hit hard? Let's eat some meat. That was pretty rough. That was pretty rough, guys. Let's see if this is working correctly. Okay, I think we're okay. Eat some more meat here. I thought I had some food, but I guess not. Is it this button? There's me. Of the consortium. Let's see if I could take them out from afar. I'm still getting healed, so that's good. I don't know if they reset. I don't know if they reset. I got hit. I got him. Haha, I got him. Fool. You rue the day they come after murdering the magnificent. These guys just seem to be walking in circles, though. Oh, hold still. I am really bad at this. But this guy's dumber than me, so it works out. Ah, he's down. Copper coin, iron coin, some linen scraps. That's what you get. That's why you don't mess with Murdy. Old Murdy still has a few tricks up his sleeves. Old Murdy still has a few tricks up his sleeves. Even though he's been hiding in his house for 2 weeks. He's been hiding in consortium. Alright, so in the cover of darkness, I think I'm gonna go try and check out. Well, what is this over here? Is this a bear? I think I'm gonna stay away from the bear. I'm gonna go see what's going on in town. Because it's been a hot minute. It's been a hot minute. Doo-ba-doo-doo. Doo-ba-doo-doo. Doo-ba-ba-doo-boo. Where is town? Oh no! Stay away! Stay away! Doop-a-doop-doo. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-boo-boo. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-boo-boo. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Doop. Ah, I got him. Ha 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 ha! Fool! Fool. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-boo-boo. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-boo-boo. Orc's Cave. We made it to the Orc's Cave. Oh, I went the wrong way. Orc's very powerful. Wilderness. 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 Orc's Cave. Wilderness. Ooh, what's this? Chartreuse Kingdom, we made it. We made it in one piece. Look how fancy everything looks. I was trying to get over to this hill, so I went a little too far. And I think I'm probably gonna just play for like an hour, guys. I'm just trying to get my bearings again because it's been a while since I played. Hello, Officer Portsmouth. Does the bank take late night submissions? Open bank. There we go. Deposit all. Put the money in the bank. I banked my money. Banked my coins. What we got going on here? Got a nice little shop. I don't think the village, the city doesn't seem to have changed much. Like, it's only been like 2 weeks since I played, I think. Because I was out, basically, like we just went over, I was in Neotropolis for 2 weeks. I mean, I was in Neotropolis for 1 week, but I was prepping for another week, so I wasn't streaming. So I've just been gone for 2 weeks. Yeah. I'm gonna have a seat. Who is... Look at the map, who's on? I'm the only one on right now. Oh, there's a bridge. Let's check out this bridge. Let's check out this bridge. Wow. That's cool. Chartreuse farmland. This is a fancy bridge. Look at that. Chartreuse Kingdom. Look how fancy this bridge is. That's wild. Trickster's Oasis. This must have taken forever. Fancy, says Stellario. Yeah. You wanna come on this roleplay server, Stellario? You'll have to just talk though. Look at this. I've never seen actually someone build so much. I know these candles are modded in, I think. And maybe this floor's modded in, I'm not sure. But it looks like I'm standing on glass, right? Screen is kind of blurry. My screen is? What do you mean by blurry? Can you be a little bit more specific? Like, is my ping tuber blurry? Is the text blurry? What's blurry? Is the graphics in the game blurry? Low res. Okay, again, what part is blurry? Is the game low res? Is my graphics low res? What's low res? Look at this cool house. See, what's nice about the server is you can't go inside. This is such a nice looking house. You built a fun looking place. I like it. He has a little wizard tower. Ooh, look at this. This is nice. Little bridge. That's cool. Use the roof tiles for that. Okay, what Stellario, what do you mean by low res? Explain yourself, Stellario. Explain yourself. Your feed is blurry. I can't tell if it's your feed or Twitch. Okay. I don't. It might be Twitch then, because it's looking good on my phone. Let me double check. Oh, it is 720p as a source, so maybe you just have it high res. Oh no, Switch, sorry. It's all good. I'm glad you spoke up. I'd rather you speak up than not speak up. Cause like some people won't speak up and they'll tune off and not say anything. Man, this guy did some fantastic stuff while I was away. Look at this building. I can't go inside because he's not home. But this is really cool looking. But there's some creepy monsters. Alright, I'm gonna go back. What a fancy build. What a fancy build. I think I'm a little concerned because no one's on right now. And my thought process is, let's see, press 0. My thought process is on a lot of these servers, right now people will build something and then they'll be like, okay, I built the thing, and then they stop playing. So I'm worried that this server may already have that issue. Because the last time I was on, there was always at least one person hanging out, and now I'm not seeing anyone hanging out. Which is a bit of a bummer, because this is a nice community here. And it's kind of difficult to keep things going, even if it's like a week-by-week thing. And they spent a lot of time building up their designs here. So that's this guy. He looks like he's building something big here. And then this is like the LARPy area. But I was surprised because I didn't see any new build. Well, what's this way over here? Verdblend's. Let's see, select house. Let's go check out Verdblend's house. Let's go check it out. Hi, Craig. How you doing, Craig? So I tell people I'm a traveling merchant. What is a waterfall? But I don't really have much to trade. And since I haven't really been playing, like, there's nothing that the players have that I don't have. So when I do barter, I usually just say some nonsense. Like, I'll say, like, this is, magic beans and things like that. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I'm just looking to see what's new, so when I do play when people are on, I'll have a better context. Oh, I gotta actually cross the ocean here. And then they tend to do some stuff, I think Sundays. So hopefully I could jump in next Sunday and do some things. But we will see. We will see. But today I just kind of wanted to chill on Hightail, because Neotropolis is over. So a lot of the things we were coding is pretty much done for now. I did kind of ping some people and we had some conversations already. But now it's like it's going to be another like at least 8 months until. Well, it's probably going to be 6 months until I start working on Neotropolis stuff again. So we're probably going to start on a login system similar to the one I did for NeoNav, but it won't be for just NeoNav. It'll just be for like LARPs in general. So it'll be like a multi-purpose thing. So it'd be like for any event. It would be like, oh, oops, I fell into a cave. Did you see that? I just fell right into a cave. So it probably, I don't know if I'm going to stream a lot of that though, because that's just, no one wants to see a login system being made. It's kind of boring. So what we got over here? I'm going to see this guy's house is pretty far off. I thought I was far off, but this guy's far off. What is this? Is this his house? This is Verblin's Park. Verblin's Park. Neat. I could just walk right in. Just walk right in. Knock knock. Avon calling. Avon calling. It's a fun little house. I like that it's not. I like that you put it on a cliff. Oh, look, he has a little pillar to hold it up. How fun is that? That's pretty fun. That's pretty fun. So he's like a little hermit, this Verblin guy. This Verblin fellow. Now entering wilderness. So who? I didn't see any other houses on the map. What's this? This is someone else? There's a lighthouse over here. I think I've seen that. Murdy's bed. Okay, oh, there's a bear. Where's the bear? Bear, you're not getting me today, bear. I'm out of here. I'm outie, bear. There's a wolf. Hi, wolf. Hi, wolf. I'm outie, wolf. We're just wandering a bit here. So I think that's the new stuff since the last time I was on, which is kind of cool to know. I'm curious where they're gonna go with the server next. I may have to read and see if there's any like synopsis of the, because they probably did an event or two since I've last played, so I have to go see what those events are. But yeah, this is Chartreuse. I like them. They're nice people. And hopefully now that I got my Neotropolis stuff done, we can do more stuff with this. We're probably going to work on, what is that? What are you? Oh, it's a lily. Okay. Shall we contemplate the water lily? We don't want to pick it. It's too pretty. Well, actually, I'm going to pick it. I picked it. I'm going to put it in my pond. I'm stealing it from my pond. I'm sorry. Sorry, it's going in my pond. You two are going in my pond. Ha ha ha, I took them. They're from my pond now. But yeah, so maybe, I'm probably going to work on my model a little bit. I did enter it into the contest, and the Rook did not remind me that I entered the contest. I need to make some apps. What is this? I don't remember it going off this direction. The Void Scar. Did the Void Scar expand this way? Oh no. This is looking a little different than I recall. The Void Scar. I remember there being like, ooh, that was not good. It was a very dangerous area. I need to get out of here. Let's see if I can find the void. I gotta be careful. I gotta be very careful here. There it is. Okay, so it's still there. You see that little spinning thing of doom. So now I know. Now I know it's still there. So let's get away from it. Get to safety. This poor guy is still there. This guy didn't have all the stuff around him a while ago, so I get the feeling that things got worse when I was away. Things might have gotten worse. We were fighting it back. But this does not look the same to me. Looks like it's expanded elsewhere. Interesting. Well, that's interesting at least. Oh, this is new too. I don't think I had a tendril going this way before. The Void Scar. It's reaching out. The Void is reaching out. I don't think this was here the last time I was on. I think the Void Scar is growing. And it's polluting the water. Look at that. The Void Scar is polluting. Yeah, it's heading towards me. Oh, what's this over here? There's a camp over this way. Let's check out that camp. Oh, these slimes are wicked. I think I'm safe if I'm up here. This evil slime that's trying to kill me. There's slimes now? No, it's a mod for the server. Basically their story is there's a void event, and there's a scar that opened up, and monsters are seeping out. And the king's keeping it together, but it's difficult. And he needs like people to help them. It's a really cool group of people because they're doing like these little story events on a role-playing server. So you come on like, and then like every couple of weeks they have little mini events where they do like little mini raids. So they're making up their own little lore and stuff. Yeah, I think you would like it. They're nice people. You know, they're younger. Like, I'm definitely one of the oldest people on the server. Oh no, it got me. My problem is it's kind of hard because I'm old now, you know, so I don't have the reflexes of what they've been doing. Oh, I killed it. So I've been kind of like being a wizard and just kind of holding back and shooting fireballs and missing half the time. Where are we headed? So, but there's like plots. So this looks like it's some group here. My thing is just this guy right here. I'm just a little spot here. I'm curious because they changed the basic economy of the game, but it looks like people are farming again. I usually like to go around and shoot things, and then they have like auction house, and I tend to buy stuff on the auction house. But I think that they might have gone too far ahead in the economy, so I don't know. I don't know. We're just checking out right now. We're just checking out what's changed since I've last played. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. What is this? Doop 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 boo. Looks like a big fence. There's a roof? Is this some house? Yeah, so you could set it to like lock the doors. Knock knock. Knock knock. No one's home. How will I ever sell my wonderful wares if no one's home? This is interesting. It's an interesting look. I like that it has like, okay, so there's some fish traps, a little bridge. Oh, there's like, you can look inside this guy's house. Yeah, like he already has all the armors. So I feel like I feel like most of these players, like, they just go crazy and then they're like, okay, I'm done. And then they never show up again. Whereas like with me, I'm like the opposite, where I'm like, oh, I got life things, and I come back on and then it's all like finished already. So, oh, I fell through. Like this is, you can see like it's all green, which means he's completed all these carrots. It's neat though. I'm sure when I log back on, like the people that are on here are probably be happy to see me. But now that I know that this is here, that's cool. But wow, like this whole area wasn't there the last time I was here. That is a big farm, huh? Yeah, so I think I seen what I wanted to see. Yeah, I'm the Merriweather Consortium. Because my backstory is that I'm kind of I'm a snake oil salesman, and I peddle my wares. But like, and I'm also a coward. So I'm not like trying to be like serious, but like the people that are playing, a lot of them are like, let me make you know, like that guy had all the armors, and he's like, they're playing it like a hardcore game, and I'm playing it like I made these little steps to get to the consortium, and I failed to jump on them half the time. Oh, that's right. I'm gonna put my lilies down. Did I picked up some lilies. Did I pick up some lilies? There they are. My lilies. Put the lilies down. This can go like right. One right there. One right here. Got some lilies now. Yeah. So I don't know what else to do because no one else is on. I don't know what the story is. But it's a nice server. And yeah, so this is my little building, the Merriweather Consortium. Just something a little different. And then I made it so that my bed is up. I have to climb the rope to get to bed. That's how I get into my bed. But yeah, that's it. I have a cool little place. And they're fun because they like to roleplay the people in charge of the server. So they'll be like, "Oh, you're a mage." They're asking me how I made the candles. And I'm like, "Oh, well, I feel like this lake has some special properties, and that's why I'm here." So like my character's kind of studying the lake, this little pond. And if you notice, the void scar is starting to go towards my pond. So I may have to like I may put up some wards or something. I gotta figure out something fun. Let's do that. That'll be what the roleplay thing is. Do they build the scar? Yeah, so they build the scar. They actually, you would have liked, I have to go double check, it may be too late, but they had a roleplay thing where like one of the characters had to fight back the scar, and they actually had like some really cool mechanics where like the scar actually went backwards and disappeared. Like they got it so that like over time, slowly, as like this character is in a circle. Look, there's another slime. I don't think I've seen this. Oh, this guy they hurt hard. I think I may need to get some more armor. It's real hard. I don't want to die. I don't want to die to slime. I want to live. I want to live. Ah, you can't hit me now, slime. Oh yeah, it's hard. Slime, be gentle. Yeah, they had some like environment effects where like the tiles changed at some point, but like it was fun, but like they didn't tell me what the timeline was on that. So like after like an hour of like fighting random minions and stuff, I kind of was like, okay, I'm good, I'm done. So I hope they come up with other like story beats and things like that, and hopefully I'll be around for that. Like the last time, like I got the time wrong because like they're in Europe, so like their event happened like exactly right when I got off of work, so I was late for it. So we'll see what happens. But I like them. Yeah, the slime's spitting on me. I'm just gonna whack it with my staff. I'm done trying to use fireballs. Oh, it hit me again. Okay, slime. Go rue the day. Oh, it got me good. I need to run away from the slime. Come on, heal up already. Oh, there's a wizard. I'm not doing too well here. I'm just gonna run. Forget that slime. Slime hits too hard. See, like the thing is, like everyone has like final armor, and I'm just like half in copper still. Oh, what was... I died. Okay, we're gonna have to surrender. Surrender. I think I just start over at my base. I dropped all my... Oh, I dropped everything. Okay, well I had a bed here apparently. Where did I die at? Okay, so the consortium's over there. Oh, I died. Yeah, like, the enemies are getting tougher. Like they and the event did that. Like the server people did that. So since I and I think like a lot of people have like better weapons and stuff. So I gotta kind of figure out how to catch up a bit. Like I was just gonna make some like totems around my area. Some protective wards. But I don't know if I can make totems, but I may just like put some rocks in the ground or something. And pretend they're totems. Like these guys right here. Maybe I'll grab some of this stuff. I think it's funny to play in third person because you just like whack whack whack. How much is that? 22. Okay, let's see. I hope I can go. Oh yeah, there's my corpse. 408. There's another jelly. I don't want to die to that. Let's see if there's anything left by my body. Also, how the heck did I get 92 followers? That's cool. I don't remember having 92 followers. I think there's some people that like start. That is a huge dude over there. So I could take him out. Oh, I guess he's. Oh no, I hit him. Missed him. Missed him again. I could hit the birds too, but that's even harder. I got him. What did he drop here? A slime ball. Okay, where is my body? My body's over here. Here's all my stuff. Was that everything? Oh, I think that's just some random stuff. I don't think that was my stuff. My stuff's over here, I think. Because this said I died like right here. Cow, is any of my stuff still here? Oh, here's a bastard that murdered me. Oh, we can have a wizard off. You want a wizard off? I have more life than you. Wow, this thing's killing me. Run away! I thought I would be able to be a stronger wizard. Oh, there's a little pink guy. Crap. This world's too rough for me. No, I died again. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. There's a penalty. Oh, man. Oh, man, I lost all my respawn. See, it says I dropped them on the ground, but we went over there. We went over there. I'm just gonna go grab the stuff. I don't know why I picked a fight. I wanted to feel better about myself, but unfortunately, the enemies are just too strong for me. I thought the roleplay server would be like kind of chill, but it's not chill. It's not a chill server. It's pretty rough. It's a rough server. It's rough out there. It's a rough world out there. Boo boo doo boo 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 boo. Okay, so these guys in the brown, they're like the OGs. I can take them out. See, they're easy. But the wizard ones are not OGs, and they're kind of tough. They're kind of tough. So let's see if I can find any of the loot I lost. Where'd that spider go? Okay, 'cause spider's OG. So it's the slimes, and then any of like the wizard-looking skeletons are harder. My shield is busted. Do we even have a shield? I don't think I have a shield. Okay, here's some. So it looks like also it drops my loot, but not in the look. Oh, I guess I did die right here. Where's that pink slime? Let's see if I take out that pink slime. Ah, it's coming after me. Yeah, so I think that's all my loot. But I don't see any loot over here. And then I picked up some stuff last time. It was just at a different location than what was marked as my death spot. So I think that's it. Did I get my slime ball? I do have a slime ball. So let's go back. I was trying to kill turkeys. So I was going to do a thing. Like I was going to do a bit. You ever see like that TikTok bit where like they go, I could give you $1 or we could double it and give it to the next guy? And then they end up with like, you know, like $200. Because it goes like $2, $4, $8, $16. And they just keep going until someone's like, yeah, you want $64? And he's like, yeah. So I was going to do that with turkey feathers. I was going to be like, I could give you a turkey feather, or would you rather double it, give it to the next guy? So, but I wanted to get like 1,000 turkey feathers, because like, the joke being the turkey feathers do nothing. So I want to just like keep going and be like, okay, I got 4,000 turkey feathers. Do you want to double it or give it to the next guy? And then like as it goes on, I'll just get more and more dejected. Like, oh man, I need 8,000 turkey feathers. So we will see where that ends up. Because I think now I only have like I got 6 turkey feathers. That's not bad. I feel like I need like at least 200, maybe 400 turkey feathers to do the bit. And then that would be like something for my TikTok. For my TikTok. Because I have not done any TikToks yet this month. And by TikToks I mean Instagram. Instagram reels. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm a little tired. I'm a sleepy guy. All right, so I'm gonna do one thing, which is scrub my shame. Scrub my shame. Okay, now I feel better. No one will know. Who's gonna know? Turkeys. We will corner the economy on fowl. It's funny because these turkeys give black feathers, and then the crows give black feathers, but it's a lot easier to get black feathers from turkeys. Doop doop doo, doop doop doo, doop doop doo. Where are we? Where are we? Okay, so my base is over here. So I gotta come up with like a little. Okay, maybe I could kill. I could kill this guy. Either I kill this guy or I'm running into the ocean. One of the two. There's no middle ground. Do or do not. There is no try. Ah, you missed. You thought you could get me? You thought you could... Oh, you got me. Hold still so I could whack you. I got him. Ha ha ha. That was too hard. That was too hard. You see, I've also been curious because it feels like this is like a circle here. I don't know what's going on right here. It's weird. Right? What is that? Is that another slime? That's another slime. Oh, that one hit pretty good. Serpentine! Did I kill it already? Oh, it's hiding in the grass. It's a grass slime. Uh-oh, something broke. My armor broke. That means it's time to run! Run away! Run away! Run away! Run away! What's this guy? What are you? Oh, you're a little sheepy. You're like me. Let's run away. Run away, run away, run away, run away. It's almost nighttime. It's almost nighttime. Alright, let's see if I can make the jump. 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 Oh, I fell. I made this as a little, like, parkour thing and I still fell. Okay. Okay, so. We need some repair kits, right? Because this broke. Oh, what do I need to repair it? What do I need to repair it? Okay, so we got. Do I have? Oh wait, did that have? Yeah, this already had. Look how many slimes I have. I got plenty of slimes. And I got this bone staff, but bone staff does nothing. Bone staff does nothing. That's the workbench. I'm just looking to see if I have iron. I don't even know if I have iron. This just has those guys. This has like all my wizardry stuff, but looks like I have no iron. I don't want to go dig for iron. I'm already weak. I have money in here. Look how much money I got. I think we're gonna swap out my broken hat for a working hat. Did you see this? I got a boom tube. So we're gonna use this guy, and I think we have to go like here. I think it's this, right? This is boom tube rocket. So I can get boom powder and more iron ingots to make a boom tube. That's the goal. But now I gotta go get some more iron, so let's do that real quick. So I have a secret. Actually, no, this isn't the way the secret. That's my secret base, like where I keep my extra where I keep my extra workbenches. However, I have a secret mine. And the secret mine is behind this tree. Behind this tree is the entrance to the secret mine. There it is. I was like, where did I lose my secret mine entrance? So this is my secret mine. I'm gonna see, how do I get to... There we go. It's kind of hard to... With my secret mine plant? You see my secret mine plant? I'm gonna just keep going deeper. Okay, this level... I think I should see... We're looking, keep your eyes open for iron. You're a rat. I don't want you. You're a mole. You hit really hard, mole. Okay, you're a dead mole. I don't see any iron. We gotta go deeper. We gotta go deeper for the iron. This looks like I kind of dug out some iron already. Here's some spider webs. Sorry, I'm not home right now. I'm working on the spider web. Leave a message and I'll call you back. A likely story, but leave a message and I'll call you back. And it's all your fault that I screen my phone calls. Remember Gwen Stefani wasn't a Republican? Remember those days when she was a punk rocker and not a Republican? I miss those days. Can I go back to those days when your idols aren't horrible people? Ah! I almost killed myself there. Yeah! White girl from OC. Who'd have thunk she'd end up a Republican? Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Something, something, never meet your heroes, or something, something, live to become the villain, something, I don't know. And it's all your fault. Ah! Freaking A, I'm gonna get myself killed. Go away. Ha! That's what you get. That's what you get. You don't mess with the Murdy. Come for the bull, you get the horns. Come for the bull, you get the horns. Oh, there's some iron. There's also a little slime that's gonna come kill me. Don't kill me. What the? Why is there so many? Ah, I'm gonna die. It was nice knowing you. It was nice knowing you. Go away! Go away! I don't want to die. I just need some iron. Like, I'm in this cave to get iron so that you don't kill me. Do you not understand the concept? Yet, here we are. In the cave together. Okay. Anything else is going to kill me. Nope. Now we'll get this damn iron. Okay, now this seems to be going up the way I want it. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Working in the spider web, so leave a message and I'll call you back. Unlikely story, but leave a message and I'll call you back. So when I was at Neotropolis, their event usually has a no karaoke rule, but for some reason there was a group having karaoke. And I didn't. My friends, they didn't want to stick around and do karaoke all night. But they were playing Rainbow Connection, and so I walked in, and all I did was start waving my hands back and forth, like like I was waving him on. And I tried to get like the whole campsite to just wave, like arms up in the air like a inflatable tube guy. The lovers, the dreamers, and ye. I think that's how it goes. La, da, 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 da. What I've learned is basically you gotta be the silliest fellow, and then people have a good time. As long as you're a silly fellow, everyone's like down to join you in the shenanigans. Ba 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 ba. It's you gotta let people get out of their. You gotta get people to get out of themselves and escape a little bit. Lovers, the dreamers, and me. Okay, so I got some iron. Well, that's different. You know, I've been avoiding these cobwebs because I assume they work like Minecraft cobwebs, so they get you stuck. I gotta just walk right through them. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, this looks like there should be iron here. There's iron. There's plenty of iron. Look at all that iron. Alright, I think it's time to blow the scene. Get everybody and the stuff together. Let's see if I can find my way back. I think I need to go to this green. Oh, I fell down here, huh? That's what happened. Let's go up to that hole there. Am I not unlined? Okay, now I will try not to fall again. Hey, there's a chest here. I got copper. That's neat. I'm gonna take this chest with me. My chest now. Mine. There's some fancy ivy and stuff. Another chest. Take some loot. I will take that loot. Mine. That's neat. Well, this wasn't the way I fell, but I'm glad I found it regardless. But how do I get out of here? Oh, I don't think he likes me. He's coming for me. I am heading upwards at least, so that's a good thing. At least I was heading upwards. Oh, look at this. There's some right here. Back off! Back off, I say! I'm gonna take this before I leave. Ba-ba-ba-ba-dum. A rainbow connection. Lovers, dreamers. I don't know the way out. I see a lot of like mines, but I don't see. Let's try this green area again. So the green usually tells me that's closer to the surface. From my experience, this is where I came up from. Aw, you again? Don't you get tired of hitting me? So I think I'm just gonna dig my way out. And what I noticed in this game, oh, looks like I found, maybe I found more iron? What I like about this one is you can kind of just dig straight up to get out. Oops. There we go. Missed it. Ah, I fell. I fell some more. I am failing my dexterity checks here. think I'm just getting too, let's dig it all the way up. We'll get out of here. We'll figure our way out. Don't worry. Don't you worry. Old Murdy has gone out of worser spots. Worser jams, worser predicaments. Don't you worry. Yeah, so I was trying to hit up some people to see like if they were interested in doing that the talks about what they did, and like no one is interested. I felt really bummed out because I think it would be a fun thing to do, but I don't know. I'm gonna hit up one or two more people, see if they're curious to do it. Some people, like there's one guy, like I think there's one or two people who would be really good at it, but they just don't wanna. So we'll see. Like I want to get my friend Gilly to do it because he's such a nice dude. And then I want to get yeah, so you can jump really high in this game. So what I do is I usually just dig straight up. Instead of doing like to escape, because it's faster than just going at an angle. Because you see, I'm already in the dirt. Didn't really take too much to escape this place, and I'm free. And I'm just gonna put some dirt back down so no one knows I ruined the landscape. Wasn't me. Totally wasn't me. And then my house is right there. So I was close. I just couldn't find my way out of. My way out. So now we got plenty of iron. We're gonna take our steps here, and hopefully we'll make it this time. Oh good, we did it. We parkoured it. Alright, so let's put it into our oven here. We'll take this. Where is our iron? There's our iron. Turn it on. Got plenty of iron to go. Oh, I even found a repair kit. I found a repair kit, so. I don't remember finding a repair kit, but apparently I found one. That was a little too quick there. Do I not have some sticks? Turn on that. Okay, so in my inventory here, somewhere in here I should have, yeah, okay, so here's that. Put this down here. Repair kit. Druid hood. There we go. We're back in business, baby. So look, I need to repair my copper greaves. So, during the day, I'm probably gonna go try and run over and see. Man, this place looks like a dump, huh? Well, I got some copper coins. Got some bat wings. What's in here? Well, these are my tools. Excuse me. What's in here? Oops, not that one, this one. So that took some items. Let me just try it on this guy. Okay, so we're keeping this. What's in this guy? That's probably the rest of it. We'll figure this out. We'll figure out what's good. Okay, so we're gonna take our money. These blocks back. We don't need those blocks. We don't need. Well, this guy can go in. This one, was it? No. This one? No, that's this guy. What happened to my? Did I take it out? Yeah. Pink petals can go with the pink petals. There, now I stacked up all my pink petals. And we have light leather, but we have a leather rack right here. Oh. It's the hides. The hides turn to leather. Okay, so we're gonna take our monies. Put this back. And I don't think we have anything. We're gonna go look for. We're gonna go to the auction house. I think that's where we're gonna end it. We're gonna go to the auction house, see if there's anything we can afford that's better than copper, and then go from there. Because that might be an easy way to get a little bit stronger. And then we're probably gonna jump to my friend's server that I haven't been on for a bit and work on the village. I don't think he's been playing since I've been away. He's sick right now, so we'll see how that's going, that project. And it's Stellaria, if you want to get an invite to that one, that's pretty much been the one I've been playing on, because it's just my good friend's server, and not like my local machine. Because he wrote a tool so that to update the server. I keep going the wrong direction. To update the server, he just has to go to a browser, and if there's a mod that he likes, he wrote a plugin to the browser, so he just hits a button and it downloads automatically onto the server and restarts it, which I think is pretty cool. Oh, it's my turkeys. Turkeys, you want to be a part of my gimmick? You want to be a part of my gimmick? Or should I double it and send it to the next turkey? Too late. Turkey, you gotta be a part of the gimmick. We gotta work on this. We're doing a bit, Turkey. We're doing a bit. Hold still. We're doing a bit. Okay, how many? We got 3 feathers. Alright, so then I may start making like a little dirt path for me to follow, because I keep getting lost. Because essentially I like to go up this hill here. This is my entrance into the kingdom. It's just right there. Alright, so let's go. We'll go look at the auction house. See if there's any loot. And I think I could sell some stuff to the Void Researcher. But I can't buy anything. Because they wanted to give, some of the stuff to players. But I don't know if they have like a big player base right now. Like they wanted some of the shops to be run by players. And I've been a little too busy to be like, yeah, I'm gonna be on at these hours to do these things. Been a little bit too busy. Ain't that right, Butcher Bill? Have you ever seen a sloth wearing a Viking helmet? Now you have. For that is Butcher Bill. Good job, Butcher Bill. And then we got Tobias. Tobias! Okay. Open marketplace. Browse. What do we got? Oh, is there nothing? There's nothing in the... Oh man, I wonder what happened. Because there used to be items here, now there's nothing in here. See, I've sold stuff. Let's sell stuff. We'll sell these guys. Set prices. 100. No, you know what? They're gonna be 1,000. No, you know what? Let's make them 250. 59. Yeah, that sounds like a good price. That's a good price. Okay, so those are being for sold. Well, that's a bummer. There's nothing in the auction house. I don't know how I'm supposed to catch up. But now there's some Hyrule chests there. But yeah, so this is Chartreuse. I don't know where everyone's at. Usually there's like at least one person on, but like I said, I've been gone for 2 weeks. And I don't know what happened. I guess I'll find out something in the future. But yeah, it's a fun little server. You should check it out. Check it out. It's a good server. So we're gonna jump off the server for now. And that's my character. He looks like I purposely gave him sandals because I was like, he's a charlatan. He should have bad shoes. So that's why he has like a fancy hat and a cape and then sandals. Because he can't really afford good clothes. He just wants to give off the appearance that he does. So we'll go to my modern look. And then we'll go back to worlds. That's not it. Servers. Dovahkiin. Dovahkiin. Yeah, looks like he hasn't played much. He had a chair since I've been on, which is cool. And then this is my mod, so he has my mixology bar. And it looks like he might have added a mod to make it look like there's like doors here. But yeah, my mod basically adds in this berry punch. And then this looks about the same. Yeah, he has some animals back here. Like this is the first he never played Minecraft, so he's kind of like learning how to play this. He's just kind of like learning as he goes. So this is his first ever. He was making it in, but he has ADHD, so he hasn't finished it yet. And I was like, you should use some fancy tiles. So they just started doing fancy tiles, even though it's like, you know. And then this is his idea of what he thinks windows should look like. And then over here is what I've been building, right? Where you can tell I've been playing this stupid game for too many years. So I made a nice little footbridge here. And then I made some houses based off of some designs. And this is my model home right here. This is what I was like, let me just take what's there and just kind of build something that feels like a city. So this is all empty, like there's nothing in here, but this is the concept that came for like what a house should look like in our village. So there's that one, and then like I just started this piece is there just because to get onto the roof. There we go. This is just another concept. Did I finish the roof? Oh, the roof's not done yet. Well, I know what I'm doing right now is I'm going to finish the roof. And then I just ran out of pieces, so I just made checkered floor in here just to be different. Well, let's finish the roof. Let's finish the roof. Now I know why this was there. I get back onto the roof. How else am I supposed to get back onto the roof? And I just went up here so I could tell. What I like to do is cut this guy out. Oops. Man, I'll have to go back up. Hardwood. I just want to know what type of wood the roof was. It's hardwood. So we'll put this piece back. So I already have some hardwood stuff. I guess I just never. Usually, oh man, I fell again. Usually when I play, I'll use up every roof tile. And that's when I stop, but I guess I didn't this time. So we need flat. Looks like it's going this way. Okay, so now we need more flat. More flat. So I believe it's this one. Is this hardwood? Oh, it's dark wood. So a lot of these random trees, you can tell there's a bunch of different trees here. This was from me. The last time I was playing, I was just planting trees to get wood. That was not a big tree. That did not give me any wood, really. I guess these trees haven't grown since I last played. I guess my friend hasn't been on. So I guess the server hasn't really progressed at all. What's funny, you can see how there's like holes in the ground. Half of that's because I keep playing the trees in the same spots. Alright, so we got some fir. You see any other like big fir trees? These guys look good over here. Oh, I cut it just right. Look at that. Beautiful cut. Beautiful cut if I say so myself. Okay, we've got 52. That should be enough. Hi, Froggy. Hi, Froggy. Frog, frog, frog. Frog, frog, frog. Hoppity hop. Okay. So eventually, I like this golden tree. I'm probably gonna keep that golden tree and just build around it. And then the redwood's probably gonna go. I just got lazy, so I haven't finished cutting down this redwood just yet. And then I may keep one or two of these other trees, but mostly they're there just for the wood. But I feel like if I'm gonna make the roofs out of hardwood, then I should keep some hardwood trees around still. So there'll be some decorative. Is this hardwood? Yeah. That should be enough for now. Let's finish this roof. Ba 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 ba. Do 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 do. Finishing the roof. Finishing the roof. Finishing a 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 roof. Okay. So we are doing it this way. So I'm gonna put this guy down here. So I can finishing the roof. Chop him off. Get out of here. So what I decided was, it looks like I have the pattern so it goes left and right the shortest way possible. So just trying to keep that pattern going with this roof. Doesn't really matter because I don't think anyone's ever going to even look at this roof, but you know, I'll know it's there. There we go. So now we have a finished, and I just kind of like drew some boxes on the ground of like where these rooms could be. But the goal was basically I wanted like a long weird building here, and then we're probably going to convert this area around it into farmland. Like there'll be a farm here, because we already have a bit of a farm, but I don't have any plants in this farm. What happened to my plants? Dum dum. What should we grow? Pumpkin. I can only grow one pumpkin? I can only grow one pumpkin? I'll put it next to the... Oh, you know, I don't have my hoe. I got 2 bags of pumpkin seeds. And no hose. I got no hose. Like I went from roofing to this what? Okay, I'm confused. Why can't I put down? Oh, I can. Okay, whatever. I didn't need no hoe. I didn't need no hoe. Okay, so we got 2 houses. I gotta add more houses to our village. That feels fine. I feel like there should be like a house right here, like a little a little cottage right here, right? What do you guys think? We've got to steal my friend's, we just gotta have some cobblestone. So we gotta make a base out of the cobblestone. Base of the building is just gonna be stone. And I think I'm gonna make, well, maybe what I wanted to do initially was make like a mill, but I feel like the water's not that deep for like making a mill. Like, the only place where a mill would make sense would be like right here. So I don't know. Alright, I'm getting more and more sleep. What time is it? Oh, it's 9. Okay. Oh, so we've been already streaming for 2 hours. That explains a lot. I don't know what I want to do next. So we built a roof. I think this tree is gonna go in a bit, but that's just gold wood. That's why I haven't like cut it down just yet. I gotta figure out what the next thing is gonna be because we already have 2 buildings. I want to do like 1 or 2 more of this style, and then add some other buildings. Oh, you know what I wanted to do? How's this map looking? This is our village. You know, okay, so if I'm making this gold tree like the centerpiece, I think what I'll do is, okay, so this is going straight. Oh, you know what? Since I'm sleepy, let me just start continuing this road. We'll just continue the road until I'm ready to go to bed. Where's the cobblestone I was just talking about? We don't need that. We need... I gotta stay focused. I gotta stay focused here. We need... That's more cobblestone. Why do we need to organize a little bit? But besides that, I'm looking for... so this is marble. There's a different... This guy. Quartzite cobble. Quartzite is what we're making... The quartzite cobble is what we're making our path here. And I think we left this open. Yeah. So this is our buddy's house. This is like there's a monster that lives in this house. And I'm stealing his food. It's a nice bathroom. You should watch his bathroom. This is his bathtub. Look at this bathtub. I left him one of my drinks. But I like... Oh, that's a nice bench. I like this guy's house because it's good for decorations. Like, it's good to get ideas from. But ideally, they're going to add more to make it a little bit more neat looking. Those look like those were paintings at some point. Okay. So I don't really want to cover this, but I need to like... I don't want to cover it, but then also need to just finish the road here. So we're just gonna go above. Let's just see what we end up at. I might just make like a manhole cover or something. That'd be kind of funny. Okay, so you can still go in. And then this is... I should probably just dig this all out. This is my source for the road cobble. I guess I'm getting sleepy. What I want to do is essentially... We're at 2:45. I'm trying to just go for 15 more minutes, and then I'm just gonna call it because I am still exhausted from being out in the desert, guys. Like, I'm getting old, so it just takes a lot out of me, and I think I'll be fine. Like, I just been going to bed at like a regular hour because I'm just tired. Like, my body's just like needs to rest. So we'll see. But the main thing was I want to get back into the habit of streaming since I've been gone for my vacation. And yeah, so we'll be doing more fun stuff, I think, because we're over our big push for coding, right? 'Cause the event's over. We're back to kind of planning some stuff. Earlier, like I said, I think I think the plan, I usually show like a chart of like what our projects will be for the next few months, and I think the next big one, the next one that we're probably going to complete will be the streaming backpack. We got to write some code for that, and that will be sooner than later. To try and get it to work. Unfortunately, I did break my streaming backpack power cord for the Starlink, so I gotta order a new one, and that's gonna be holding us up a little bit. But it's not the end of the world, and I just need to dive my head and start focusing on that project again. And then after that, we did start on an AI, some tools to have the AI play I Have No Mouth, I Must Scream. And I want to get back to that because it wasn't quite working the way I wanted it to work at all. But I was using a dumb AI, and I think I could toss a smart AI on it and get a different result. I also want to read on how AIs have been used to play those types of games before, because it's a point-and-click adventure game. It's kind of like Monkey Island and/or like Maniac Mansion kind of style. So I just gotta read into how people have gotten AIs to do that before and go from there. Right now, it scans the whole screen and then it attempts to click on things to find items, and it's a little slow. So I want to see if I could make it like understand what it's saying better. Like, this is a person, this is a wall, and then kind of make it understand the model a little bit better. And go from there. But we'll see. I'm really tired. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to cut all this material out. Alright, I'm gonna go over to my hut here. Excuse me. Yeah, I think I'm done, guys. We streamed quite a bit. I think because it says it's 2:48, but I think that's just for playing Hytale. So plus the hour I did like earlier of a retro means we probably streamed for almost 4 hours. So I think it's time for bed. I need to go rest. Alright, so here's my shack. It's the bed in my shack. And night time. Look at that. Look at that. It's night time. Alright, so quit the desktop. So that's all I got for now. The next time I will be streaming will probably be what's today, the 4th? Yeah, will probably be the 6th. And may start streaming I'm playing a Cyberpunk game. So we'll see how that goes. And go from there. Maybe streaming the Cyberpunk game. I know they like recording it, so they may like streaming it. We'll find out. I'll ask. We'll find out. We're playing Session 0 tomorrow. And then, yeah, I'll probably go back to doing Monday, Wednesday, Sunday, and I may start doing more random days in between. I do want to start going outdoors and seeing if I could do like Saturday hiking streams once I get my pack going again. And yeah, we'll do some more summer adventures. Gas is kind of expensive right now, so I gotta think about where to go. I'll probably just be local. Like I may go up the hill again, the Ventura area wildlife stuff that I've been doing, and get that going. So yeah, I hope you guys have a good night. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you all around. Have a good night. Good night. Good night. Good night.